Before showing you the table in which there is the appearance of Sabbath and Israel, only once in the Torah. Sabbath and Israel, and you know quite well that Israel and Sabbath are connected, like a groom and bride. As we know, bridegroom, groom, חתן וכלה, as we sing, לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. So Israel and Sabbath are connected. And you know quite well, this is a Sabbath that all over history kept the Jews keeping Shabbat. This is really the main power of Israel. The Sabbath helped Jews to get rid of the profane and to really live main olam haba, like they were to come spiritual life, and by this they kept their tradition up till today. If not the Shabbat, as it is famous idiom said, so Israel would not exist, because Shabbat really gave the power, the strength to Israel to keep themselves in spite of the terrible situations they were in Germany all over history. So before showing the very interesting table about it, this is a song which I composed. You can see it in YouTube. And this is a part of a song that we sing on Shabbat, which is Mirot Shabbat. This is a part of a song which is called Sur Mishelo Achalnu. We say that our food is from God. And this is a part of it which says, Rachem bechadzecha, we ask God to have mercy upon us with His loving kindness, Al Amcha Tzorenu, our nation. And Rachem bechadzecha Nabtzarenu, asking God to have mercy at Zion, Mishkan Kvodecha, at Zion and Zion, the temple, the dwelling place of your glory. And then we ask Ben David Abdecha, Ben David, your servant, let him come and save us and bring us redemption, peace and quiet. Now let us hear the song, and then we see the interesting table about Shabbos and Israel, as we said, only once in the Torah. This is myself, this is my son Yaakov Baruch. And this is a table. Now what we see in the table, as we said, once in the Torah, the sentence Shabbat, Sabbath, Israel and Israel. Now we know quite well, as we said, that Israel and Sabbath are like bride and bridegroom, Chatan v'Kala, Chos and Kale, as we sing Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala on Shabbat. Now, what we have here, besides, which is the most interesting, is the location of the Torah, which comes exactly in the verse we said, Re'u, observe, see, Ki Hashem natan lach et Shabbat. Now this, according to Kabbalists, indicates to the extra additional really soul that one gets on Shabbat, when he keeps Shabbat definitely, as is written before, Shmor mitzvotav v'toratai, then they will see, and he will send the extra soul, which is called in Hebrew, Neshama Yetera, an extra additional soul, and somebody who keeps the Torah mitzvot properly can sense, can feel this feeling, extra feeling of spirituality of the Shabbat. Then, looking more into this table, as we said, besides being once in the Torah, the sentence Shabbat v'Israel, and keeping the mitzvot, and realizing that I gave the Torah, the Shabbos to you, with the extra Neshama Yetera. So we have also other interesting verse which speaks about the holiness, the sanctity of the Shabbat. Ani Hashem Elokechem, Shmartem Chukotav v'Semotam, Ani Hashem Mekadeshchem. So it clearly seeing that the keeping of the mitzvot will bring you to sanctifying God, to feel also. Now the most interesting is that you have here, once in the Torah, not one, really once in the Torah, in such small skip, Meshichim, which is a Messiah in plural, Messiahs. Now we have two of them. We have Mashiach ben Yosef and Mashiach ben David. We know that one will prepare the way for the Messiah, Mashiach ben David. So what is interesting, therefore, that really having here clearly this picture of the Shabbat in Israel, the extra soul that one gets, keeping Torah mitzvot and Meshichim, the Messiah that will come in the merit of keeping the Shabbat, as we sing in the Chadadi. Those verses about asking God to redeem us, to send on Ben Parsi, Ben Pers, which is Ben David. So, very interesting and significant table about the importance of Shabbat and Israel, which is going together. So rabbis tell us that if not Ilmalei Shabbat, more, this is a famous idiom which says, יותר מששמרו ישראל על שבת, שמרה ישראל על ישראל. שמרה שבת על ישראל. It means more than the Israel kept the Shabbos all over exile. The Sabbath kept them, guarded them. It means by Shabbat the Jews managed to get out of the terrible situations they were in the Holocaust in Germany, in Spain, all over history, unfortunately full of troubles, getting into the Shabbat, cutting the same from the profane, and really feeling what they are, the extra souls, the Jewish people. This is what kept them up till today. So only keeping the Shabbat really keeps Israel. Unfortunately, there's the creation of the Shabbat in Israel, but we hope that they will realize that only keeping Shabbat properly will sanctify them, will prepare them from the coming of the two Meshichim, Ben Yosef and Ben David, soon in our time.